Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and I have not posted in a few weeks because I was on holiday, but whilst I was touring America with my family, the movie for To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han was released and I watched it on a train and I stayed up till 3 AM to do so, and then I woke up and watched it again because it was just so good I needed to watch it twice in the same day. But after I watched it, there was so much that I wanted to talk about that I felt like I have to make a video on it, so I wrote down all my notes on my phone immediately after I finished watching it, and now I'm going to talk a bit about it with you guys. So the first thing I'm going to say is this will spoil the movie for you, and also I would not recommend watching this if you haven't read all 3 books, just in case I spoil them, because I'm probably going to go into what I think will happen or what I hope will happen with particular situations. But I will say that if you haven't read the books and you have watched the film, I would definitely recommend reading the books, because in my opinion, having read the books going into the film, I can definitely see that I find the movie better because I know more backstory that isn't put in. So the film's really cute, we all know that, but it's absolutely adorable when you know all the things that have also happened to Lara Jean and Peter and the Song Girls and just everybody in the books as well. It's just weaves nicely together and I think it was very well done, but you can't fit it all into a film, is all I'm saying. So if you want even more cute Peter Kavinsky and Lara Jean moments, I would definitely recommend going and reading the books. Anyway, without further ado, let's just jump right in. So I'll start off by saying I love that film so much. Oh my god, it was so good. Let's just get out of the way straight away. I mean, Noah, great Peter Kavinsky if you ask me, but like, we all agree, we all love him now. Okay, that's it, done. Let's actually talk about more specific things now than just how beautiful Peter Kavinsky is. Actually, let's stay on the topic of Peter. I will say, I definitely preferred movie Peter Kavinsky to book Peter Kavinsky. I do love book Peter Kavinsky, and in the end, I did ship Peter and Lara Jean. Even though I thought John Ambrose McLaren was probably better for her, and just better in general, I still preferred Peter. I don't know how my brain works, but I think that I really like how they did Peter in the movie because they left out all of the mess with Genevieve, like most of the mess with Genevieve. I don't know if they'll bring that into the sequels of the films. If they do make sequels, I hope they do. They probably will. Let's hope so anyway. But you know, all the stuff about him constantly spending time with her, and then Lara Jean finds out and she's like, what the hell are you doing with Genevieve? And he's like, she's just my friend, like, we still talk. And then it's just, they did touch on it a little bit where they're in the corner cafe and Lara Jean tells him, like, just don't message her tonight. Like, I just find it a bit weird that you're messaging your ex. They kind of a bit there, but they miss out quite a large chunk of that, if you get what I mean. I hope that makes sense. But I liked it because that always really annoyed me. Also, I spoke about John Ambrose McLaren right there. Where was he in this, like, when they were talking about the backstory and stuff? Where was he in that? In the books, Peter and John Ambrose McLaren were friends in middle school. All of them were friends in middle school. But he only shows up after the credits. If you didn't stay past the credits, you wouldn't have seen. He shows up at the end with the letter, and that's it. That's all we find out. So let's hope there's a sequel. But that means that he's not been friends with them up until now, which is confusing me a little bit because I don't know how that's going to work. But I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. I was messaging someone on Instagram, we were fangirling over this movie because it's so good. And I'm glad that the Lara Jean and Josh kiss didn't happen. And when Margot finds out, it's not, oh my god, you kissed Josh, it's, oh my god, you were in love with Josh. So I think it just works better. I think the main thing we're realizing here is the movie toned down the drama in a way that we wouldn't dislike as many characters. They want us to like as many people as possible. Apart from Jen. They don't make us like Jen yet. Oh my god. Okay, moving on. The thing with the hot tub, right? I suppose that happens in P.S. I Still Love You, not To All the Boys, but I'm glad they included it in the film. But I wonder if they're going to include the fact that Peter was waiting for Jen in Hot Tub. He wasn't waiting for Lara Jean. Because if people find that out, they're going to not like Peter as much, I think. I mean, they'll probably still love him, but they won't like him as much. Because, oh, it's such an iconic moment. It builds up to that hot tub scene, and then we don't find out that he was actually waiting for Jen. Also, the whole thing with the hot tub, that was not addressed like nearly as dramatically and as big of a deal as it is in the books. It's such a huge plot point, and Lara Jean gets so distraught and it's a whole friggin' mess. But it happens and it's resolved in like 0.2 seconds in the film, and I'm like, wait, did we just completely skip past all of what just... What? Yeah, that's all really. It was so much bigger in the books, and then when it was done, practically no time, I was really confused. But I guess it's fine, it works. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish that Lara Jean jumped Peter in the hallway, but the kiss was cute, the first kiss anyway, it doesn't matter. But like, now what I've got of that scene, this like fan art, I mean, fan art's great, but it would have been so cool to have in the film. I guess I understand that it might have not worked, but it's such an iconic part of the book. Never mind. I have green tea in this huge Christmas mug, and I know it's not Christmas yet, but it's the 1st of September, so it's autumn technically, and after autumn it's winter, and in winter there's Christmas. So we're closer to Christmas than we were yesterday, so it's practically Christmas. Here we go. I love Christmas. If you love Christmas, let me know, because it's like the best time of year. I feel like I've zoomed through everything because I don't want this to be too long. But the last thing I'm going to address is Peter's and Kitty's relationship, because it's so cute and brilliant and iconic in the books, and it's exactly the same in the film. It's so hilarious, and I love it so much. It's just so cute, and the actress for Kitty is absolutely brilliant. They did such good casting, and I was watching some of the interviews they did together, and the cast were also talking about how well they got along, the 3 people who play the Song Sisters. So there's the actress for Kitty, Lana, her second name begins with C, but I forgot what it is, plays Lara Jean, and then Margot is played by the person who plays Mona in Pretty Little Liars. Quality cast, okay? Just Peter and Kitty's interaction. It's just so cute, it's adorable, I love it. Okay, so that's all that I've written down, but I'm thinking of more things as I speak, so I'm just gonna talk. I related to Lara Jean in the film a lot more than I did in the books, and I really like that because there are a lot of things I've actually got in common with Lara Jean, in the sense that I'm a middle child of 3 girls. My older sister is going off to uni literally this year. She could have gone to St Andrews, that was her second choice. She got into her first choice, well done Alice. But she could have gone off to St Andrews, and that would have been literally the same as Lara Jean and Margot. She is a year above me, she's a year older than me. I'm turning 16 in a month. But she's already 16 at this point, going into her junior year. I'm going into my sophomore year now, also known as year 11. Being able to see her on screen, it was just so nice. Like, I related to her. I think she was a bit more annoying in the books. She wasn't too annoying, but she got a bit annoying sometimes, not gonna lie. She was just so brilliant, and the actress that played her, she's so good. I follow her on Instagram. You should, very good choice, you should do that too. Okay, so I had to stop quickly because my parents came home, but they've gone out the room now, so I can keep going. I think the next thing I wanted to talk about was Lara Jean's outfits. They're literally like goals. I look at them and I'm, gimme. I'm wearing a jumper right now because finally it's cold enough to wear jumpers again, and it's just, it's the best. But just all of her outfits I want so bad. I mean, I could go out and buy clothes inspired by her outfits, but I mean, I'm also saving up for other stuff, so I don't really want to go out and splash out on clothes. So just like, I can just admire from afar, you know? Just like, give me your clothes, please. Anyway, I do think the whole baking aspect, obviously there is stuff about her baking, but it's not as prominent as in the books, like a bunch of other things. I don't know if it's just me, because if you didn't know, I am planning to make a baking series with my little sister, inspired by To All the Boys I Loved Before. So when I was rereading the books, I wrote down everything that's mentioned that Lara Jean bakes. My little sister and I are filming the first one tomorrow, hopefully, if she agrees to do it. So maybe that's why I realise it more, because I was on the lookout for stuff that she bakes. But I got a big list of things, and the only thing that I remember are those cupcakes. There might be more, but that's what I remember most. So yeah, I guess it's just a time thing. They can't be constantly talking about her wanting to bake when it's only a normal length film. So unless I want to sit for 6 hours listening to her talk about baking, I guess that's all I'm gonna get, which fair enough. I think I need to make an honourable mention to all the whoa, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where Peter is constantly going whoa. Another honourable mention, the pocket spin, you know, the pocket. That was improvised, I think. Another reason why Noah is just brilliant. He also likes to read. Yeah. I love the whole bit where Lara Jean is backing up of the car park and Kitty's got her helmet on and then she hits Peter, and it's just the whole interaction is absolutely hilarious to me. And then when Peter finally leaves and Kitty asks what are we waiting for and she says for all the other cars to leave, it's brilliant. I found the scene with her and her dad the most adorable thing. I love that scene so much. It's just, oh, it's cute. Susie. I feel like in this video I might have given off at some moments the vibe that I didn't like it that much, but I seriously, I think I've gotten the message across also that I absolutely loved it, and we better get a sequel. I'm so ready for a sequel. I didn't even realise most of the problems that I had with it until I was writing them down, and I was like, oh, there's this, and I also remember that. And it's just, I think the main thing that I was trying to say is that a lot of stuff from the books isn't in the film. But I guess that's literally just a time situation. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please look out for my and Ella's baking video. We are very excited. At least I'm very excited. I hope she's excited too. She's watched the film. I told her not to because I wanted her to read the books first, but she watched the film. She loved it though, so it's fine. That's it. I guess I'll see you next time. All of my social media and my other channels will be linked down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Thought that was a bug.